So with all the latest rumors of Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and zombies being a little bit stale at the moment, I wanted to take a deeper dive into where Raven Software might be today, and where they're looking towards the future. Drop a like on this video if you're interested in knowing more about COD 2018. I'm going to be covering quite a lot of different topics as we move forward and learn more information into the future. And if anything here sparks an idea, hit me up over on Twitter, @GrizzViolent. It's the best place to keep talking zombies and everything relating to COD 2018. And with that being said, Treyarch being the developer of this next Call of Duty, do they need another game to subsidize where Modern Warfare Remastered was there to help Infinite Warfare? I don't think so. I think Treyarch can hold a game by itself, and they don't need to worry about remastering another game at this specific time. So for 2019 Call of Duty, that seems a little more realistic. But when we look at the timeline of what we know of Raven Software, they've hosted a lot of different DLC for these Call of Duty games. And that is primarily what they focus on, War Mode being a big example. Alongside Infinite Warfare, we got Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. This entire game was made by Raven Software, and they did a damn good job. People loved it. It was received and praised for how great it was. Now, it was boots on the ground, whereas we had jetpacks in Infinite Warfare. Call of Duty and Activision did not know exactly what was going to happen, so that there was a reason for it to be there. That's why this year with COD 2018, I don't think we'll be seeing a second game, but we might be seeing new DLC modes along the way. Right now, in Call of Duty World War II, we're seeing War Mode. This is what Raven Software is currently supporting, and with each DLC comes a new War Mode map. And that is something that a lot of people have controversy over, because it's taking away from another DLC map that they could be having in multiplayer, where we have a new War Mode map. More recently, Raven did reach a larger fan base when they introduced the game mode that they originally had in Modern Warfare Remastered, Prop Hunt, into Call of Duty World War II. This got a lot more people more active in the game itself, where I believe a slow decline has been occurring ever since DLC 1 hit on PS4. Now, do I think that Call of Duty World War II is completely dead? No, I think there's still quite a bit of people playing. The fan base for Call of Duty is just quite large, and even if this is all we got, sometimes that's all it takes for people to keep playing. So that's why I think the fan base of Call of Duty is still here, but it's just quite large. There's just so many people playing Call of Duty, and that's why I feel I kind of want to stretch into multiplayer just a little bit. Instead of just switching to another game altogether, why not keep zombies content here on the channel and also do multiplayer content as well? I mean, it just makes sense. It's a natural fit if I'm trying to cover more content. That way you guys know as well, I'm not leaving the series. Now, there is a grander topic that we need to talk about, and that's Call of Duty Online. Raven Software is over in China making some things happen with PC, and that is a huge portion of the China fan base. Specifically, you can download this in America, you just have to jump through a lot of hoops in order to get your servers online with the Chinese servers. And I've looked up tutorials on it, it's crazy. But I'm not going to do it. This is the new Battle Royale that they introduced in Call of Duty Online, and Raven Software is behind this, and it's in beta. So this is not a worldwide release by any means. That's why it's just in beta form over in China. It's 17-player Battle Royale mode for Call of Duty. This is Call of Duty Online, so there is an official version out there, but it's very specific in beta form over in China, and things are happening. This is developing each and every day, just like we're seeing new things being introduced into Call of Duty World War II. Updates are still occurring in the same fashion. This is something that Raven Software deeply cares about, just as much as Modern Warfare Remastered. So we're seeing updates left and right coming from these guys. They must have a massive team the more I think about it, because they constantly keep getting more and more things done and achieved on a scale that it just seems next to impossible. But they are the men behind the curtain, you know. They are the Wizard of Oz behind Call of Duty, making extra things happen that these developing companies that we know and love can't quite achieve by themselves. When it comes to War Mode, I found that the marketing for it was a bit off, a little deceiving, because it is sort of a 6v6 mode, and it seemed like it was on a larger scale in my opinion. War Mode, I thought, was going to be along the lines of what Headquarters provided, and you know that's like a 48-player experience where everyone's hologrammed in and you got your characters. It's awesome, and it's sort of a 3D experience. I love the social space with Headquarters. Now, I think that lobby alone, hosting 48 players, is impressive in itself, Now, can they take that scale to make that into an actual game where you play against each other? I don't know. I think that the graphics right now, at least in Call of Duty World War II, could not handle it, and that's why they had to scale it all the way down to a 12-player game. And that's where we have the mode of War Mode. But Raven Software did make this, and it's on another scale and another level that we have seen in a big team battle, sort of, but not in scale like Fortnite. And Fortnite is taking over all of these communities, even the zombies community. You're seeing all the streamers going over and playing Fortnite. People are addicted to this game, and for good cause. It's free. The Battle Royale mode multiplayer is free. All you got to do is download it and you're in. I think this is something that's game changer, and it just can't be ignored, especially by big development companies and the one coming up for Call of Duty 2018, which is Treyarch. You can't leave this unanswered. I think we're going to see something come along the lines of a multiplayer mode, and Raven Software, I believe, is going to be behind the development front on that. It only makes sense if Call of Duty Online has a beta version of Battle Royale right now for Call of Duty. We have to ask ourselves, is it in beta form for the worldwide release when it eventually is ready, and all the testing of the base form, getting 17 players against each other, and scaling that to a level where it's sort of like Fortnite. I mean, the server exchange, the big upgrade that they have to make for that to be possible, has to be extraordinary and probably pretty expensive, but they know it's going to pay off. The success of Fortnite has proved it. I know they've recently added a battle pass and new skins, and the new skins, I guess, are going for $20 a pop. And they know if people are spending nothing on this game when they initially play it, they're definitely going to be spending some money trying to customize their characters, get new outfits that they can use in the game. And that has been proven to be a successful method too. So who knows the direction that Treyarch's going to be taken. Could they provide a free Call of Duty that's very microtransaction heavy in their Battle Royale mode? I'm not sure. And what I'm also not sure is, are they going to charge $60 for the game because of all the work that they've done? And then this mode will be featured for free no matter what. If you have the season pass or not, you'll get all the updates for free of Battle Royale, but there'll be microtransactions if you don't earn it in the game or through the DLC itself. There's a lot of different directions that they can take, but I think Treyarch's the best person to handle it, the best company to take this on. But let's just take, for instance, that Raven Software is a big company. They've distributed a small amount of their team to help with Call of Duty World War II, while the rest of them are focusing on a main project, and I believe that's how the rest of the development team works as well. If that's the truth, then they could have been focusing all their energy, probably the last 6 to 8 months, on Battle Royale itself, because it's just been taken off and dominating every community, like I said. Everybody, and I mean every community, people are leaving and coming to play this game that's free, and it's just awesome for streaming. You don't have to spend a ton of money, and you can, if you want, to get upgraded outfits. I don't know if that's what you're into. I like earning my outfits, earning my calling cards, earning my achievements. That's just something that I'm fond of. By the way, I'm just getting destroyed on this map, but the reason I'm showcasing the map Redwoods is because in Black Ops 3, this is what Raven Software provided to Black Ops 3. They didn't provide another game mode like Prop Hunt or War Mode. The support that they had for Black Ops 3 was multiplayer support, DLC support, but mostly for multiplayer, and the map that they created from the ground up was Redwoods here. So my question to you is, what do you think is the direction for Raven Software coming into Call of Duty 2018? Would it be a smart business decision to take on Call of Duty Battle Royale, since they already got a beta version? We're just waiting for an official release of the worldwide version. That's sort of where my head's at with Raven Software, and if I get an update, I'll be sure to update you here on the channel, so be sure to activate that bell icon. Stay up to date with all the latest Call of Duty 2018 news. It's all going to be here on the channel, whether it be multiplayer or zombies. I'm trying to expand a little bit, so I'm moving into the multiplayer section. I'm going to be covering some of the elements there, but primarily focusing on zombies patch notes. And there's always multiplayer changes in those patch notes, so I might as well start to include some of that. If you guys are a Call of Duty fan at all, this is the place for you, but a safe place for zombies content anytime there's great stuff dropping. So I'll keep you covered here on all the important details that I find interesting, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you thought about this one. See you next time. Violent out.